I think I see a local all the way right down there where the creek kind of curves. I think I see a local right there. I really enjoy getting to know them. A local of a friend is a local of mine. Is that a local right there? Oh no, they're way too far to be a local. Judging by its vicinity to me, this seems to be a local sign. Is that a local? I think that there is a local business right up there. So I'm gonna go up there to support it. I'm on the summit of Benain Moor, and I wasn't able to find that local business. Is that a local up there? I'm on the summit of Sgurr Coinnick Moor here in Scotland. Locals call any mountain in Scotland that is higher than 3,000 feet a Munro mountain, M-U-N-R-O. So Munro is anything over 3,000 feet, and there's 282 Munros in Scotland. So a lot of people have made it their goal, a lot of locals have made it their goal to summit all 282 within their lifetime. Judging by how far away that sign is over there, I wouldn't call it a local sign. But it's definitely the most amount of volume I've ever carried. And that's been a lot for my back, I would say. Especially while trying to climb things. I don't see any locals around here. Am I the local? But if I'm a local, then why is this all new to me? So am I a tourist? But if I'm a tourist, then where are all the locals at? Some locals were saying that some scenes from Harry Potter were shot here, but some people from further away were saying that some scenes from Over the Hedge were shot here. So I'm not entirely sure who to believe. I really like meeting locals while I'm hiking because they tend to give me really good tips on the route so that I don't end up getting lost in a new place. Local legend has it that 1 inch is the same distance as 1 kilometer. It's best sometimes not to trust these ancient myths. My priority while traveling is to meet the local people of the region. Excuse me. Do you know where I can find some locals? See a local right over there. Maybe. I'll have to go there and find out. Nothing is more important to me than meeting the locals. I'm on my way to my next summit. Should be over there. I have to descend down into wherever or whatever that's gonna be. May the birds in the sky soar higher than the birds on the ground, and vice versa. Can't find any locals. On the summit of Sgurr Aild Moor right now, another Munro. And I was expecting hopefully to see some locals up here, but there's no one up here. Excuse me all. Excuse me, do you have the local time? My watch is saying 5:20, but I'm not from around here. Am I the local? The colloquial pronunciation of the word local can vary based on your immediate vicinity. I think it's really important to meet as many locals as you can. I bet that there's tons of locals all around me right now. I probably just can't see them because of the clouds, but that's okay. I'm almost to the summit, up towards that way, and I'm sure they're all already up there, just because they know the land a little bit better than I do. So I'm really excited to go meet some locals. Has been my priority. I don't see a soul around here. Am I the local? I am the closest one to me in terms of vicinity, but in terms of my heart, the person that's closest to me is public transit is a really great way to get to know locals. Vicinity, 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 vicinity. I'm just gonna keep going just a bit higher. There really might be a local up there. I just probably can't see them through the clouds. I think that my favorite thing about meeting locals while I travel is how much it helps me change or kind of add to my perspective of things. And so I'm really happy to be meeting a lot of locals on this journey. I don't see any locals up here, so I'm gonna have to continue my search on to the next peak. That one. My fault. That one right there. All right, everybody. I'm pretty excited about what we've got here. I'm about to show you a prime opportunity for meeting locals, and that's in a place like this. So this is what the locals call a bati. A bati is just a mountain hut out here in the highlands, generally in a remote place that you have to hike into. And anyone is free to stay, free of charge, and there's no monetary ask of you, and you can set camp here for the night and then continue forward in the following day or two, whenever you so please, such that you have a shelter in these adverse conditions. So yeah, let's get inside and meet some locals. Hello? Any locals in here? Hi. Are any locals in here? Huh. They got a map of the region and Tibetan flags. Maybe I could check over here for some locals. Hello? Any locals in here? No. I don't see any locals. Yeah, so normally there'd be some people in here, maybe, but I guess not today. What is the most amount of time that you can spend away from the people that care about you and still be considered a good friend. Who are the people that are closest to me in my day-to-day life? Why have I gone so far away from them? What does it mean to be a good friend? What does it mean to be part of a community? Wouldn't supporting local business in turn benefit you as well as the community stakeholder that you are? I've finally dipped back below the clouds after having summited the mountain up there, and we've got a nice view of a big old lock right there and another tinier one, and there's another mountain that I'll be summiting later today right there with the little lock right there. But for now we're heading down to this big lock right here, and I bet there's gonna be tons of locals camped on the banks of that lock. So I'm really excited to go down there and meet a lot of them and just share our cultures with each other. I don't see anybody camped down here at the lock. It's okay. Still have a good day ahead of me. Still got that peak to summit, and a peak over there and a peak over that way. So I'm sure I'll meet some people out here today. I suppose that we're all locals of different subgroups. Each subgroup kind of encompassing and a little bit larger than the last. For example, each of us are maybe a local to our intermediate family, and then larger than that, we're maybe a local to the neighborhood or community that we live in. And larger than that, we're maybe a local to the city that community belongs in. And then maybe we're a local to the state or province. What might you that the city belongs in. And then we could be a local to the country that the province belongs to, and then maybe even we're a local to then the planet Earth. And I think that as we begin to trade information with people that are considered locals of a group that you're not part of, you tend to, or you start to kind of not ascend, but become a local of more and more subgroups, or at least the feeling of locality, a feeling of belonging to more subgroups, and then you kind of start to ascend almost to where you don't really just feel like a local of wherever you started, or of the smallest subgroup, may that be your family, but you just start to feel as though you are a local of the planet Earth. And once you feel as though you are a local of the planet Earth, you may start treating everyone else as if they were a local also of the planet Earth. Though I did spend a lot of time alone this summer, I just wanted to say at the end of this video that I was mainly kidding about not having met anybody out in the Highlands or really anywhere on my journeys. Uh, I really did meet a lot of incredible people, adventurous people, loving people, sharing people, caring people out there in the Highlands, whether they were actually from the area or they were from elsewhere as well. I'm thankful to each and every one of you who I ran into along the way, because I I just feel overwhelmed by the amount of love that the humans of the earth have shown me, whether it was in this adventure or in past adventures. So thank you to all of you. I I almost don't know what to do with all this love, but I have some ideas. And cool.